used to live in New Hampshire. The capital is Concord.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to an interesting discussion sometimes. I'm here with the boys, Harsha, Tarun, and Christian, and today we have a special guest. Her name is Emmy. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey, I'm Emmy. I'm the fourth roommate of Apartment F since all of my other roommates have already been on. I'm the last one to go. I'm happy to be here with you guys today.
We're happy to have you too, Emmy.
Wow, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, the way that was said makes it seem not genuine, but it is genuine. Promise.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Emmy had to live underneath my room, which I was the only one with a speaker system, and I think yeah.
The stories I could tell, the music that you would play.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you play so much meme music above me. Sometimes I'd be sitting at my desk or I'd be in bed, because for those listening, I used to work at a bagel shop and I would go to sleep early. So Christian would still be blasting music at like midnight to 2 a.m. And sometimes it's just meme music, so I would sit up in bed in darkness and just look at my ceiling and wonder what the hell he was doing.
Yeah. I apologize a little bit, but not a lot.
No, it's fine, because I got to hear you sing a lot. I heard you sing Childish Gambino a lot. And I was like, wow, Christian has a great voice.
Damn.
That's my guy, bro. I never heard that, and I was right next to him.
Dude, I never heard Harsha sing until, if you guys didn't know, me and Harsha had, bathrooms right next to each other. So, the walls are pretty thin. So I could, I could hear, noises on each side. He could hear noise from my side and other, vice versa. And there was, one time where Harsha was playing, I think it was Nights by Frank Ocean, or one of the Frank Ocean songs. And Harsha was straight up, he was going for it. I never heard him sing. I never hear him sing along with singing songs. Usually I feel you don't sing along when you're when you're together as a group. But yeah, that was quite the performance.
I never did it after that.
Ron, didn't you call me into your room to listen? You're like, dude, Harsha's singing, and then
I think I might have. I think he stopped as soon as you came or something.
No, yeah. So there's basically the floor plan of the apartment basically means that our bathrooms were essentially there's just a wall between our toilets essentially. And I think there was one time where we came back home after a night out, and me and Christian both went to the bathroom, and I remember flushing, and he flushed at the same time on the other side, and I was like, wow, it's we're in a urinal.
What?
It's very whack. Very whack.
And I was
also, a wall is a generous statement for what those were. Those things are thin as fuck.
Fucking paper, man.
There was one time with our old roommate that we all came back, or me, I think Harsha and my other our old roommate all came back at the same time for playing basketball, and we all went to go shower at the same time, and the water was super cold, and it was we all just got at the same time, just all started yelling. It was so much fun.
I love whenever I'm sitting in Amar's room, who lives right below Tarun, and we would hear the super loud tapping and just know that Tarun is working on something at his desk. Just incessant. How can a finger be so loud on wood to go through a floor, a ceiling? But
Tarun's the biggest
crazy.
tapper,
I am
Curious
a big tapper.
You should tap dance. I feel you could do it.
Tap dance?
Yes.
Tap.
But I tap with my hands, not my feet.
Wait, were you good at Tap Tap Revolution then?
What? Oh, the game on
the iTouch.
Oh,
you know the iTouch game? You know what I'm talking about?
So great.
Have you heard of Nav with Tap Tap Tap?
Stop, dude. You know the game AA. You know what I'm talking about?
So.
It's there's a.
I don't know the game, but I've been there.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a separate conversation.
It's basically, it's a spinning circle, and it has a bunch of little lines on it.
Oh wait, no, I do know the game. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a certain number of dots, and when you tap, the dot goes onto that spinning circle, and you have to ensure that you can fit all of the dots within the space that they have, without hitting those lines.
Yeah.
I was a god at that shit. I think I was at a level 100 or so, some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I still have Doodle Jump on my phone.
Yo.
Just because.
That's my 6th grade right there. 6th grade.
I never play it, but it's my go-to just in case I don't have music. I'm on a plane. I just need something else to do.
Did y'all fuck with Temple Run? Because I played that game for like way too
Oh,
long.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
second
Temple.
one?
Yeah, the Temple
Bro,
Run 2 came out, and like everyone like,
They
"Ah,
they
we're
started
off this."
selling out.
Yeah. You
So
know
many
what I
Flappy
old
Bird.
forgotten app games. I feel like.
the game Temple Run was definitely built poorly. Like there was a lot of times where I would swipe down
Oh,
or
for
up or
sure.
whatever
Oh,
and still
yeah,
just
yeah,
like die. And I don't know if they made it like that just to like piss you
Oh,
off or like
100%.
make you
Probably
play again,
to fuck with
or
you. Yeah, for sure.
or if they're just shit developers.
A little
Y'all
bit of
remember the
both, probably.
jetpack? The jetpack game?
Jetpack
Oh,
Joyride?
Jetpack Joyride.
Jetpack.
Oh,
Joyride,
yeah.
That was my freshman year of high school right there.
Is it like
I like
the
how
same
like
thing
every
as
game I
Flappy
can think
Bird?
of like it reminds me of like the school bus ride like every year of school.
No, it's kind of like I don't know. I don't. I guess it's kind of like Doodle Jump, but it's not. It's like a hallway kind of thing. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
so
how
you're
to
just going
describe it.
horizontally, not going up. But yeah, and you like collect coins and all this bullshit.
You know, it's
It was
just a
a lot
side
of fun.
scroller. You know, it's just left to right.
Jetpack Joyride was it was a pretty game though. Like I remember, like the dragon like power up shit.
Yeah,
I remember.
I mean,
that,
kinda-
I
it
remember
was-
that
it
looking
was-
so cool.
it was basically like it was basically like Flappy Bird.
That's what I
Yeah.
just said 2 minutes. Oh my god, you guys talked over me.
So I didn't hear that, but yeah, like
So
Jetpack Joyride, it's literally just like it's literally Flappy Bird essentially.
Did you guys ever spend money on those games?
Hell no.
Nah, I
No
never actually had the
way.
urge to.
No. But when I had an Android phone, I would
Oh, God.
go buy cracked APKs of the game where you could
Yeah.
just you could break the code in the app and you could just give yourself all the currency as long as you weren't online and they couldn't like see that like you would be pretty much hacking the game. So I would do that shit, especially with like
wouldn't that
those.
just be like not fun after like a while.
That's not the point.
Oh, okay. What's the point?
Just to win. Duh.
Oh, fair enough.
No, but like what's it called? Like Clash of Clans, like those types of games.
Oh.
Like
Mhm.
you just buy everything. You just want to win when you're a kid. You don't care how you do it.
But do you not have like, isn't that like a loss of satisfaction though? Like if you already have everything, then like,
What are you working towards to? Yeah.
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 I wait
just
until they come
tease.
out with more stuff that I can buy.
But not those games too. Well, maybe not Clash of Clans. Maybe that was more balanced. But a lot of the games that we played, I feel like, were just unrealistic with the amount of time that they wanted you to spend
Yeah.
before like actually leveling up or whatever. Which is, I mean, fair from a business perspective, but from ours, it's like, bro, fuck off. Like, cut me some slack because I mean, I guess back then we had time because we were kids and whatnot, but I'm not gonna grind out like fucking 60 hours for like a new skin on this little fucker.
But that's exactly why like these games have like such a small lifetime. Like
Yeah.
they like literally last for like a year of the hype, and then like a new game comes out, and then everyone just moves to that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like Overwatch,
Are
it's like
we-
why am I still playing this? Like what else is there to do? Kind of thing.
Have we just like grown out of the phase of phone games? Because I feel like their popularity has either gone down or just people like playing on PC way more. Because I feel
What are you
like I
talking about,
don't
dude? We're
ever
going
hear
to play
something
Among
that's,
Us
like-
tonight.
I mean, yeah. Well, besides
mean-
that, but you can also buy that on PC though, and a lot
To be
of
fair-
people choose to play it on PC.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I feel like the last 4 years of college, how many phone games did you guys play? Or like what phone games did you guys play?
I only
I
played phone
think-
games like what Emmy was saying, where you're on your plane and that's it. Like that's the only time I would ever play like games on my phone.
Yeah.
I had the free Call of Duty for a while, but it was way too easy.
What? You never?
Did you
told
never
me
Too
play
easy.
that?
No, I played it a lot. I wish you
Really,
told me.
dude, I
Yeah.
played it so much like this past senior year. That was like my go-to game.
There was like one night at UVA, we all came back drunk and we just played it for like 3 hours straight. And but like that game, it takes up so much of your phone's battery, bruh.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're on like two different couches and we literally we would trade the charger every time somebody hit 20%. Just keep going. But nah, I think like the what do you call it? The allure of phone games has definitely dissipated because I remember when my dad first bought the iPhone 3GS, me and my brother downloaded like I think it was like air hockey or some shit. And I remember being like so mind blown about like the touch and like you like actually playing like air hockey on that shit. But now like we're spoiled, right? Like that shit's like normal.
I was really gonna say that I played a lot of Fruit Ninja. I thought that was really
Oh,
cool
dude, I
when
still
it
have that on
first
my
came
phone
out.
too.
Yeah.
Yes, very good game.
I think the only person that I know that's downloaded a game recently was Amara because for everyone else who doesn't know, Amara and I work at Deloitte and we have work phones for just government clients. And Amara's current phone is an iPhone 7. Her work phone is an iPhone 11. And Genshin Impact works only on iPhone 8 and above. So she messaged me like at the end of work one day and she was like, dude, do you think like if I download Genshin Impact on my work phone, like Deloitte will email me and ask what the hell I'm doing? And so we went through all of our security apps just to see like if Deloitte would know that she downloaded it. But she's in the clear. So after she downloaded it, like after a day or so, she messaged me and she was like, yeah, I played Genshin Impact for 3 hours on my work phone from like 11:30 to 1 in the morning. Like, I hope they don't email me and ask what the hell I'm doing.
Wait, can't you just play it on like a laptop or something?
Yeah, but I don't. She has like a super old HP from like 2016, so I don't think that her laptop could even run it.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like when on my old laptop I used to run like Bloons Tower Defense. But like after it gets like the level like 30, like the laptop would just like fry because there'd just be like way too many things on the screen at once and it
Yeah.
would just lag like hell.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I remember freshman year of I think it was freshman year of high school or like 8th grade. It was like one of the last weeks of school and I my parents let me bring the iPad to school and I literally just played Bloons like the whole day, every class. I would just like like I would get to like the what do you call it? The very end, like where you're saying where it's like laggy and then just the game would crash and I'd have to start over, but I wouldn't care because it's just so much fucking fun.
Going back to what you were saying about the games and like if we phased out of it, I also feel like we kind of grown out of it as well. Cause I saw, I don't know, these past couple of years where these kids will be like, oh, like swipe up on my story for like iMessage games or whatever. And
What
like,
kids, Christian?
Bro.
Oh.
moving on. I don't know, just like people that you knew from like high school who's like siblings or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like their form of social interaction or like even flirting or whatever is like, oh, let's play like iMessage games or whatever. I'm like, yo, why? Like you're gonna play 8 ball and then what's your endpoint here?
Yeah, what's the end game? Yeah, I agree with that. I was thinking that earlier. I just feel like phone games was maybe more of a thing of like high school, and I mean, like for me, like I didn't even play much like during school days itself, but like on the bus ride, that's all I fucking did. I just listened to music and
Cool.
played games. But
I remember now. Do you remember in Facebook Messenger when you would send the basketball emoji and then you could play?
Oh.
like, a
yeah, I was
freaking
thinking about
game?
that.
Dude,
I was thinking
that was
about
my
that. That was my
shit.
freshman year of
I would
college.
do that in
I
high
did that a lot.
in senior year, we had a huge prom group chat because we were all getting a party bus. So we had a group for girls and a group for guys. And I think there were about 20 people in the girl group. And we had that game in there, and I beat every single person and then got into a group chat with the winner in the guys group, and I beat him. And that was a great time.
Damn.
But side
Champion.
note, what is Roblox? Because I keep hearing Emily talk about her sisters playing Roblox. Is it like the Club Penguin of now? I don't
Kind
know
of.
what the hell it
Nah,
is.
I think it's more like
No?
Minecraft and GTA put together.
No,
What?
It's
no,
like-
no, no.
it-
It's. I also think it's kind of like Club Penguin in that aspect of like, it's free and like a bunch of kids go online to play it and like that kind of thing. But it's got like, it looks like Minecraft. It looks like shitty Minecraft, and then it has like different mini games and like I don't know. My
So that's
cousins
the
play
GTA
it too.
part of it then.
Yeah, it's just got like a bunch of different random shit that you can do in it.
My thing is
I don't
just
know.
like I'm pretty sure it's just like a sandbox like server thing where
Yeah.
you can just create whatever the fuck you want. I think Emily said that her sister runs like a social activism like Black Lives Matter group on
Yeah.
Roblox or something like that.
Crazy.
And I was like,
Shit's
I mean,
insane.
that's hype as fuck, but
Yeah.
how do you do that within a game? Or I don't know. Maybe we're just boomers, but I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. Like, kids nowadays are just so much more socially aware than I feel like I ever was at like 10 years old. Like
Yeah.
at 10, I was playing like Webkins and like Pop Tropica and Neopets, and now these kids are playing Roblox and they have social awareness groups about Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ. Like, that's insane. To me, at least.
I think like the reach the kids have now is like way larger than what we ever had when we were kids. Like in terms of like social media and like in news and stuff, which is good and bad. I feel like. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I worry about kids that now have laptops to be at school because of quarantine, or like to do school online because of quarantine, because I feel like the more and more I guess the younger you are and like the more exposure you have to that computer at all times of day, I just feel like that just will stun you at some point. Like, it's just too much media exposure, I guess.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that. Harsha, what do you think like the big differences were between like you growing up and like your brother growing up, because your brother is younger than you?
Mm.
Like you weren't exposed to that kind of stuff until later. Like, you know what I mean? Like the point of exposure was later for you than it was for
Mhm.
him. So what do you think like those
Yeah, I mean,
kinds
the
of things
main
were?
difference is like even before COVID, my brother had a school laptop that he would bring home and like do most of his work on it, which is really new to me. It's not even like a bad laptop. It was like a nice Chromebook, and we used to have those laptop carts that you would wheel out, those big brick
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dell
Hell yeah.
laptops with the blue button in the middle.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the biggest difference. And other than that, he obviously got a smartphone earlier than I did. I got mine at the beginning of junior year of high school, which is probably later than most of most everyone here. But he got it maybe in middle school at some time, and just because everyone else had an iPhone too,
Yeah.
and it's like hard for my parents to say no at that point, because
Yeah.
yeah. But I think more differently than other kids though, he's still I'd say he's more active. Like he's always trying to get his friends to play basketball outside, and most of them are like, "Nah, I'm not trying to leave the house. I'm like kind of lazy." And in that sense, like that's good that he's still active and not like a couch potato. But
Mm.
yeah, I'd say those are the big differences.
But he'll get there eventually, right?
Oh yeah, look
yeah,
at
for
me.
sure.
Can you guys guess what level of Candy Crush Amrita is on right now?
Oh my god.
1,694.
Okay.
I'm not gonna front. I never played Candy Crush, so I don't know how many levels there are.
I only
Unlimited,
played it for
essentially.
like 20 levels, so I have no idea.
She's in
Uh,
thousands. She has to be at this point.
Seriously?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good frame of reference. I'm gonna go for 1,877.
Let me go 2,000 then. Are there even 2,000? There have to
I
be
don't
2,000
know.
levels,
I
right?
don't know. Are there?
There are.
Oh god.
Shit.
He's like, I know because she's at 7,000.
Haran, you want to guess?
No, I'm looking at. So I have Candy Crush Soda, and I've played that a ridiculous amount because that's the only game I played for like the last like 5 years. And I am currently it's a different game from what I guess Marita's playing, but I'm at level 2,127.
Fuck.
Shit.
What the hell?
So based on that, and
Bitch.
and the game she's playing has been
Okay,
out
wait.
for longer, so I
Yeah.
want to say like
Okay,
3K.
I'm
I want
doubling
to
my
change
score.
my guess. Yeah, I want to double.
No, you
mine.
can't change your guess. It's too
God damn
late.
it.
It's too late.
I'm 1A and 1B.
She's on level 4,289.
Oh my god!
Yo.
Oh
Bro, what?
But you,
Yeah, but
you
I
can't
told her
even-
last time to get on my game, and she said she won't. So
Yeah, would you go on her game?
Oh hell no, dude.
Exactly.
I hated the original one. I like the Candy Crush Soda. I don't even know what it really means, but I like that one better than the original version.
What's the difference?
Soda.
It's like they have like different kind of like maneuvers that the other one doesn't have. I think it's easier.
Finesse
That's what
God.
I'm saying, than the original one.
I used to block friends who used to send me, those Facebook like notification
Mhm.
messages that are
Oh,
like,
that they were-
"Hey,
yeah.
I ran out
I
of
need a
Candy
life."
Crush lives. Give me 3 more." At first, I was like, "Yeah, I'll give you some," and then after a while, people just like, kept on asking me, and then I was like, "No, fuck you," and then I blocked them.
Oh, they knew you were the plug, dude.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
is
she
it that
did-
she can't get tired after 4,000 rounds, games?
she's taken breaks here and there when she's gotten stuck for like a couple months or a year. But then one time, one of her family friends who's like a little kid asked her if she had Candy Crush on her phone, and so then after that, I think she relapsed, started playing it again.
I was gonna say it sounds like an addiction.
Yeah.
Wait, Harsha, do you have an account so you can give her lives if she needs one?
Hell no. No, I don't.
You guys ever play Farmville?
No, but I used to watch my friends play it, I guess, on the bus.
That was like the OG. Like you saying, like the Facebook notifications remind me of that. I think I played it once, and then
Actually,
I
might have
realized it
played.
was
I'm
kind of
sorry.
like a pay to win kind of thing. Like you would have to spend money or
Oh.
something, and I was like, all right, well, this is dumb. Yet here I am. But yeah, no, it is a. I guess it was it paved the way for the other kinds of games that have come out, not for the better for the consumers, but the companies make a shit ton of money over the small amount of people that do pay.
Mhm.
If you guys could play one like computer/phone game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Y'all got
Does
an
anyone
answer?
have an answer? Because I don't.
No.
Bro, that's,
I get bored pretty easily, but I'd say if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Fruit Ninja.
Are you?
The
Okay.
combos are endless.
I'll go Mario Kart because I feel like I can always play that game and just never get tired, just due to like there being so many different like ways you can edit your car and edit your characters and the combinations of people that you play with.
Oh, well, if we're counting Mario Kart, then I'll change my answer. I forgot
I
about
mean,
that one.
I was thinking more along the lines of like PC/like phone games, not like
Oh,
console.
Mm.
You're talking more about like I guess you could say like mini games rather than like full
Yeah.
games, right?
Yeah, sorry, I should have been more clear. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, idiot.
I'll never ask a question ever again on this podcast.
Can I
What was
choose Among
that?
Us then? If it's a phone
Yeah.
game?
go
What'd you
ahead.
say?
Can I choose Among Us then? since
Hell
it's a
yeah,
phone
dude.
game?
Why not?
Dude, I'll go Among
Dude,
Us.
It's a good
That's a
choice.
good fucking yeah. I agree with that. I heavily agree with that
Yeah.
because I was thinking of games that have like a longevity, but I really couldn't
Mm.
think of any. But
I feel like I
Among Us
get tired
works.
of games super quickly, so at least with Among Us,
Mhm.
like, there's always someone else that's the imposter. There's always a different objective.
Yeah.
It's like pretty fun.
But what if you have
Obviously,
no
because we've been
friends?
playing it. I've had
You
no
gotta play with-
friends.
Play with
And for that-
randos, dude. Duh.
Yeah, so for my
Yeah.
answer, I was thinking like single player games because like you can never trust nobody out here. Like everybody be fake sometimes.
Facts.
So I guess for me, if it's phone game, I guess it would be Candy Crush because that's what I've been playing a lot for the last 5 years. But for computer games, I really enjoyed playing Raft Wars on Miniclip. That's one of my favorites. But like that one's like it's the same shit every time, so it's like not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
Or there was this game called Chocolatier where you like made chocolate. It sounds really simple, but it was a lot. It was a lot of fun.
What the-
So probably that one. I haven't played that one in a while though.
Did you guys
Or
ever play
Blue,
hot
no,
dog
Blue,
stands?
no, I
like
take
in
back
middle
my
school?
answer. Sorry, I take back my answer. My final answer is actually Bloons Tower Defense. That game's goated.
Yeah. I would second that.
What did you just say about a hot dog stand, Christian?
So have you guys ever played? Did you ever play hot dog stand like growing up in like elementary school?
No.
Okay,
No.
so
Maybe
it's
that was only
the
in the
first
North.
game. Amen. We won, but but it was the first like computer game at school I remember ever playing. It was basically like a not an entrepreneur, but it was kind of like that kind of game where like you set the price of your hot dogs and like those kind of that kind of thing, and you just made money. And
Oh, I've
like,
played. Yeah, played Lemonade Stand.
Yeah,
Same thing, I
yeah.
guess.
It's the same people that made hot dog stands. So that was a pretty fire game. But I would have to choose the Oregon Trail because you can never beat that game. I played that in 3rd grade, and that was probably the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
The worst?
Yeah,
Is
Oh, okay.
it
so that's
that
why I
bad?
choose it. No, it's just really hard at 8 years old.
I usually got really addicted to those like progression type of games where like you start off making like no money and then you have to build your whatever like empire of whatever sort that means.
Like FIFA Ultimate Team.
The game of life. Oh,
No, yo, what was that? There was like a phone game. It was like, oh fuck, I don't know what it's called anymore. But you had to like build hotels and give rooms and jobs to people.
Oh
and,
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
wait, I
and you have to
what
Shit.
build
you're
like a
talking
tall
about.
ass tower.
Fuck.
Wait, was it just
Uh,
Tower? Oh my god, I swear Tower's in the name.
Tower.
Terror Tower.
Tower.
Tower, 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 tower.
Tower Terror.
Tower
Tower of
Tycoon.
Terror.
I'm gonna look it up because
I played this one game on my phone where you could it was kind of like what you're describing, but every time you would visit like a landmark or like a store or something, you could add it to your like town, and you could basically collect these like sites from like wherever you visited. So you would get money and you could like buy shit. I miss that game so much.
Why can't I find this?
it's called Tiny Tower.
Tiny Tower, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because that game was a little bit hard too. Like you had to
Like
make sure the
building
people were
hotels?
happy. Yeah, you had to make sure they were happy and shit, and um,
You sound like
you
a
know,
very
you had to,
generous person.
diversify
It's like
your
like a
businesses.
like a Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Did you have a Tamagotchi, Emmy?
Hell yeah. But like, man, mine always like starved or died. I just did not take good care of that. But
All right,
but you know, Nintendogs on DS, same thing.
Oh.
Cannot take care of those
Oh.
dogs. Not because I don't love them. It's just because like it gets so boring after a while.
I'll
I'm
forever have
noticing
a
a pattern
bias against a Nintendo because of that stupid Smash Bros thing where like if Nintendogs pop up on the screen, they take up like half the screen. That shit used to piss
Wait,
me off all the time.
stupid. That
What?
shit
You
was
like that?
fire.
That was
Everyone
so
liked
stupid.
that. That's the only thing everyone liked. Oh, look, it's a Nintendo. Except for you.
Bro, but then meanwhile I just fall off the map and I didn't even know.
Because you're not good at the game,
It was the worst.
bitch.
Okay, so we're gonna divide and conquer the podcast by dividing it here and conquering later. We'll be right back.
What?
All right, welcome back. We've conquered. It's time to conquer more. I used to live in New Hampshire. The capital is Concord.
Yo, that was the best bars we've ever experienced on this podcast. So let's go.
That was so dumb. Oh god.
I've been warned that Emmy has a crazy story that she wants to tell us, or something along the lines. So I'm gonna pass it over to her and just go ahead, speak freely.
It's crazy in a coincidence setting. So
Okay.
recently during quarantine, my aunt has been dating someone. She's 50 and the guy is 64. And
Word.
how they met was that she lives in River Creek, which is where Remy lives, Jackie's boyfriend. It's right next to where Mara lives. So she lives in one end unit, and there's a little patch of grass between the next set of units, and her boyfriend lives in the other end unit opposing her house. So in March, she was getting ready to sell the house, and he would see her going in and out and just thought she was the cutest person ever. So he would like low-key stalk her and watch to see when she would exit the house and then go outside to go talk to her. So that's how they met. But
Aww.
since then, they have recently decided to move in together. So last night, I met him for the first time and his daughter. And from what I knew of the daughter, she was like our age or like a year younger, and she went to VCU. So I thought she was going to be really chill. So I roll up to Coastal Flats. I'm wearing my mask. I get inside. We do like just like little hellos and hugs and whatnot, and we get to the table and sit down. And the daughter takes off her mask, and I stare at her, and I'm like, I know you. I know you from somewhere. You look so familiar. So I spend 5 minutes just staring at her because she's sitting diagonal to me across the table. And I think I've seen her in photos with Amar and Jackie. So I asked her straight on, like, oh yeah, what high school did you go to? And she said Heritage High School. And I looked at her and I was like, I know you from somewhere. I might be crazy, but do you know Amara and Jackie? And she looked at me and gasped. And she was like, yeah, they're my old high school friends. Oh my goodness. And I told her, like, oh yeah, I'm their roommate. Like, they're some of my best friends. And it was just the most craziest coincidence I've ever come across in my life.
That's actually
And what's
insane.
even
Welcome
and
to the
like
family.
yeah, right? It's just so weird. And then her cousin, that they've told me about, I actually had class with her at Tech. So it's like I know all of the family now, but just never really knew at the time. But yeah, that's my crazy story. Nothing too weird.
Damn, I was hoping somebody would die or something, but that's still a great story.
You were hoping?
You know what's okay, fine.
What?
When we
Oh, what do you mean fine? You're changing the story now?
it's not a crazy story, but it's just like very unexpected. So while we were in LA for spring break, it was all of the apartment F roommates, Amara, Jackie, Helen, and Swati, who went to UCLA at the time. We were in an Uber coming back from a bar in LA, and we get stopped on the highway. And we're like, okay, like it's probably just traffic, like no big deal. Then about 8 police cars roll up and start putting flares on the ground next to our car. And we were like, okay, it's kind of sus. Still don't know what's going on. We're sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes at this point. Then a helicopter comes by and starts shining down on the highway in front of us. And we're still wondering what the hell is going on. And then after about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, they finally clear us and we start driving by. And I had my DSLR filming at the time because I wanted to see what was going on. And it just so happened that as we passed, I got a glimpse of a dead body on the freeway because some guy had run out into the highway in front of a car and had got hit at that very second that we were on the freeway. So he was about like probably 100 feet away from us.
Wait, like footage of a real dead body, or was he like covered? At
Yeah,
that point?
like literally dead body. Like, I mean, there's like a cloth covering him, but I have him like on film. Kind of sad.
Yeah, you better delete that before he haunts you, dude. That's like start of a horror movie. But rest in peace to that guy, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's big sad.
That's so crazy. I've never seen a dead body.
Me neither.
How about you, Haran? Have you seen one?
Yeah. Well, when my grandmother passed away, I saw the dead body before they
Oh.
burned. Like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was pretty crazy though, like to like see it in person. It was like unnerving, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, on a happier note though, because that was really dark. I just got my Super 8 film back, and it's the film that I took when we went down to school and took all the grad photos this past summer.
Oh,
So
right.
it's
Tight.
been really fun going through all of the footage and I don't know, just reliving all of the memories. It's been nice.
Are you gonna send?
But
it
I
to
thought
me?
you were complaining about the film earlier this week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I had 2 rolls of film. I had one roll from May to June, and then I had the roll that you guys run, which was from June to September. But I sent in the film to be processed, and they called me and said that the first roll of film didn't shoot anything, and I think there's really no explanation for it, so I'm assuming the film got stuck in the film cartridge, because it's like a thick plastic square cartridge that all of the film sits in, so yeah, it's a little disappointing, but at least I have the one of us.
You didn't get charged for it though, right?
Oh, I did.
Fuck.
What?
Yo,
Yeah.
what? That's fucked.
Yeah, because I got charged like a $25 processing fee for that one, and the film itself was like $40.
Hey, what's the
Like
name of the company?
$65.
What's the name of the company?
We'll
Hey,
flame
everyone
them.
listening to right now, go to their website and
No, they're so nice, but I mean, it's still a fee. It's fine. I'm very satisfied with what I've been editing all afternoon. So
I can't wait to see it. I was actually planning on going tomorrow. I still haven't turned in my. I don't know why I said turned in like it's an assignment, but went into CVS or whatever to get my disposable camera pictures. What do you call it? Developed. So I'm gonna do that this weekend.
True.
But that has pictures from when we were like beginning of senior year in it. I think a couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back when the world was normal.
I wanted to use it like actually at school, but and like especially when we went out. But putting that in my
Mhm.
pocket, it was just kind of bulky and it's just too much, and I was afraid I was gonna lose it. So I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. But I should have just went with it anyway because it was so cheap. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm kind of sad because a lot of the last parts of my film are when we would go to that park near Tarun's house with the tarp. Like I have so much footage from those days, and it makes me sad that it's getting colder now and we probably can't do that anymore. Fuck Corona.
those days were fun, bro.
I don't know about for you guys, but for me, today was like the last nice day, at least for the foreseeable future. And it was
Really?
like 75 out. And so I went outside and played basketball for the first time in like a month. So I took advantage of the nice day for once.
It-
but
The past 3 days have been really nice in Nova at least, but
Mhm.
I've just been like busy every day. I feel like 'cause I had a lot of like assignments, but yeah, I wish I took advantage of the nice weather. It's about to be like 40 degrees on Sunday again. So
yeah, I was going to say, in here
Yeah.
in like 3 days, it's going to be 40 and cloudy. I was like, all right, can't be bothered with this shit anymore.
It's already getting darker so early. Like, I'll eat dinner and check the time and expect it to be like 10 or 11, and it's just like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, what?
I think daylight savings time rolls back once it turns
Next
November,
weekend.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
But
lose
now-
an hour.
So wait, so now it would be like 5:30 instead of
Yeah.
6:30,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's going to get darker
It's
even earlier.
crazy.
I feel like I'm gonna be working all day then, basically. Right when
Oh,
we get
yeah,
off work, it's
I
just
mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
dark.
you are. You are.
You pretty much are.
We can just record the podcast at like 5 or 6 in the morning then.
No.
No.
Good
No.
luck waking up for that.
No.
Bro, I'm trying to go to bed.
What the hell?
Psycho.
Hey, man. It's Nauru Spot, bro. They got me on their website till 4 a.m.
What website?
What?
Nauru Spot, baby.
Naru Spot. I didn't know
What
you're
the
still
hell is
watching.
that?
Oh, yeah. So I watched Naruto Shippuden on
Oh my
Hulu.
goodness.
First 140 episodes, they have dubbed.
Mhm.
And then the next episodes, they don't.
Yeah.
So it was too much of a culture shock to just go straight to subbed
Mhm.
instead of dubbed.
Mhm.
So I went to Naru Spot where it's all free. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Except for episode 150, which is pretty much one of the more pivotal episodes in the entire fucking show. They didn't have the dubbed version wasn't working, so I had to watch it subbed, which wasn't bad. It was just like, why?
Yeah.
So do you prefer like dubbed stuff over subbed like videos?
Only because
or-
like I grew up with Naruto, so like I know like the characters' voices and like all that shit. So like
Mm.
if I were to go into something like that I didn't have experience with, then I probably wouldn't care. But like the voices are just so different. Like
Mhm.
obviously the language is gonna be different, like no shit. But the voices of the characters are completely different. So I wouldn't mind it, but you know, nostalgia.
I enjoy dubbed sometimes a little bit more, especially for longer shows, because it gives me the flexibility of like not paying attention for a second, just listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do think in subbed, it's way more, what's the word, like animated in the sense that like they're more like there's more like energy or expression in what they're saying and shit.
Yeah.
Like when they yell, when they're like power level 9,000 and shit.
Turner, can you understand some phrases now?
No, nothing. I maybe could have understood something right after I watched Naruto, maybe picked up on a couple things, but it's all gone now.
I like feel that because whenever I see like the new season of Narcos, I always binge it, and like after I like watch it, like all the
Mm.
Spanish that I learned like in the 3 years of high school, like all come like back to my head, and like I like remember everything, but then like probably 2 days later I'll forget everything that I remember. But yeah,
Dude, that's why I love watching soccer in Spanish. It's so much fun.
that's true. I
Everybody
guess
gets
like,
so,
you're always exposed
old.
to it, so it'll be good for you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it makes me miss the better times of the world where I could be not in America.
Word. Should we talk about the debate? Did anyone
Fair.
watch the debate?
No,
I
fuck the
didn't
debate,
watch it.
bro. I
I-
can't be bothered to listen to two grown idiots babble at each other.
I watched Giants Eagles instead.
I did that too as well.
All right, well, there was no right answer.
Wait, who won? Giants or Eagles?
Eagles.
The Eagles won because the Giants choked you
Alright.
at the end.
Tarun, who won between Donald and Joe?
I watched the first like 20-30 minutes in the living room with my parents and my brother. And I got so aggravated I just left.
Oh, in news. Well, this will come out after election day, so all of you fuckers better voted. Whoever hears this, if you didn't vote, your mom's a hoe. But okay, quick editing note. This is not coming out after election day, so you still have fucking time to vote. So please do that shit. All right, thank you. But I turned in my ballot today in the Dropbox. So first time voter, they didn't have
There's
stickers,
online
which really pissed
submissions
me
for
off.
this?
No, you idiot.
What?
Dropbox joke.
Oh,
I'm
get me
sorry.
out of here.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is the Stanford kid. This is the Stanford kid.
You understand why we put sometimes in the title?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it makes more sense now.
Harsha, what are you about to say? You're smiling and you're breathing heavy, bro.
Harsha's been
Just
smiling
let
for 30 minutes, bro.
Let it out. Let it out.
No,
Harsha
I wasn't
vents.
saying anything.
You about
I
to?
didn't have it. No.
You
No,
had
I
like
really
your-
wasn't.
You had the usual deep breath before you start you make some stupid joke.
Wait, I have a question
Yeah.
for Harsha.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So last week, we spoke about our goals for this week. And I wanted to ask you, Harsha, how it went. So I'd say maybe give a recap of what your goal was and maybe how it went.
Yeah, my goal was to stop being a bum and try to exercise every day, like at least a little bit. And we recorded on 5 days ago, and I can say that I've exercised every single day since then. So
Very
Even-
good.
pretty proud of
today?
myself.
Oh,
Not today, but
Oh, never mind.
It's
I
dark.
take back my claps.
well, you still did the other days.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, what
good.
did you do? Ball?
Mostly that, but I rode my bike inside, and I did some body exercises, push-ups, some ab exercises, some squats,
Big man.
the whole body. I need to buy some dumbbells though, but that shit's expensive.
Can you film your exercise for me next time?
No,
Give a
sorry.
tutorial.
Wait, why not?
Huh? I don't like. My family laughs at me when I exercise in the living room. And my mom just laughing at me, and then, so I don't want anyone else to see. If she's laughing at me, I don't know how I look.
Wait, why is she laughing at you?
Because I'm doing these sometimes I'm doing these jump squats and stuff. It just looks kind of stupid out of context if I'm the only one.
I mean, what are the
exercising.
what are the contexts is
Like-
there other than exercise?
like
What does she think-
everyone else is just walking around and doing their own thing, and I'm just in the living room watching First Take and just jumping and falling and doing some jump lunges and stuff like
Just
that.
little baby Harsha. But what if I said I wanted the footage not for comedic reasons, but for other purposes?
I have
Eat
mad
bigger
sense, bro.
no.
You're getting voted off.
We're opening a podcast OnlyFans. That's the
Stop.
the bottom of the story.
Yeah, join our Patreon. Join our
No.
Patreon to see Harsha's personal
Yo.
workouts.
if we raise
Okay.
$1,000, Harsha will do sit-ups.
I,
No,
I,
if we-
I
if we do-
wish. I wish.
If we raise $1,000, Harsha will lead a live Zumba class on Thursday.
Shit, if we raise $10.
She's getting mad desperate.
So what are spin classes?
You don't know what a spin class is?
No, is it
It's
just
just like a
biking?
cycling
Look
class.
at us. Do we look like we know what a spin class is?
But aren't you on a cycle right now? Isn't it spin cycle?
Yeah, I didn't put that together. I would have called it biking class instead of spin. Cause I'm not spinning.
Wait,
Biking.
funny thing about I don't know if I told you guys the story yet. But funny thing I guess about spinning and that. So freshman year of high school, we had to design what the fuck was it? Like a robot car, a vehicle.
Oh, hill climber.
The hill climber, yeah, sure, yeah. And we like a group of 4 people. Oh, actually, no. I think like originally it was like a group of 4 people before like you do your individual project. And there's this one girl that wasn't really contributing much to the group, and then like
What's her
our
name?
leader of the
Call her
group.
out.
No, not relax. And then the leader of the group was like so like this girl's name. What do you think like we should do like with our thing? And then she's like, guys, I think we have to make the wheel spin. And then it's just the weirdest. And then me and my friend Millen were in the group and we were just in tears, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, this is a TJ, right?
Yeah, this is TJ. It was freshman
Oh,
year, though.
wow.
We haven't. I
And
guess
she
we
was
hadn't,
being like
matured
dead ass
into
about
real-
it.
I think so.
Oh.
That's
Wait,
But she, but
and
she
now-
seems to be like a smart person as well. So I think that was just like like
Do you know where she went to
a
school?
weird moment. I believe she went to Cornell.
So then shut the fuck up.
I know, but it's just the funniest thing when it originally happened.
all right. True. Give me an update on your goal.
Yeah, my goal I think was just to get ahead on work, and I did. I don't have to work this weekend. I think this is gonna be the first weekend that I don't have to log on or do anything in like 3 weeks,
Damn.
which is amazing.
Is
Yeah.
MITRE just keeping you really busy, or
Yeah, it's kind of like when the project is getting delivered soon, so there's just like a lot to do. So yeah, I've just been having to work on the weekend, and also it's like it's sort of hard to concentrate or be motivated to finish it when it's just like not the work that you want to be doing continuously, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I've been working on the same thing for 2 months, which I mean I have, but I don't know.
yeah, that's chill. I mean, I was just asking because my brother came home the other day, and he also works at MITRE. He's a video producer at MITRE, and he was talking about like leaving the company and moving somewhere else, hopefully
Yeah.
in the next year or so. So but he's been there for like a year and a half at this point, so just slightly longer than you.
Smart guy.
Not that he's yeah.
Emmy, how do you like
Yeah, let me know-
Deloitte?
Let me know when he leaves.
Christian gets pretty-
Dude, we probably could give you a referral if you wanted. Dead ass.
Yeah.
From what you say.
No.
I don't know about
I
that.
mean, fuck all
No,
that.
but
They'll
then
probably pay
if
well,
we have 2
but-
guys on the inside, we can change the culture.
Oh,
We could break down the government, dude.
as if.
Yeah, you want people like me and Tarun to change the culture.
Bro.
Oh yeah. Going back to Harsha's question about Deloitte, it's been okay. This week has gotten better because I actually started like actually working this week after a month of waiting for clearances and whatnot. But I think the past month has kind of made it more clear that I'm just not meant to be a consultant. Nothing against Deloitte. It's just like the consulting model doesn't suit me very well.
What don't
But
you like
love
about
your
it?
job, right?
I love my job. So at least for me, my process through Deloitte was that I interviewed for Deloitte for consulting, and little did I know that Deloitte only hires for mostly tech consulting at tech, not strategy, which is what I thought I was interviewing for. So I got placed into technology, and then because I was in technology and because my major was business IT, they placed me into this group called Enterprise Performance. And then within that group, I got thrown into Oracle, which was completely by random. And now for the past month, I've been kind of being pushed to learn SQL and Oracle, which is not a bad thing because those are really great skills to have on a resume, but it's just not what I wanted to do at all. Like I want to do data analysis, data visualization, like competitive intelligence research, like completely the opposite of what I'm doing now. And the way to get out of Oracle is basically to network your way out. So I would have to like blindly reach out to multiple people and other offerings in Deloitte to like get to know them, and then hopefully like in a year or so they would help pull me out of my position now. So it's just not ideal for me, at least. But I can see why a lot of people do choose to stick with them for a couple years.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Bro. Yeah. I don't. It's fine. I feel like that's such a norm now. Like, people nowadays or millennials only work at jobs for like 1 to 3 years and then leave and then move on to another job just to kind of progress in their career aspirations or whatever those may be.
Yeah, I feel that. I think it's mostly just to. I feel like if you leave after 1 to 3 years, you sort of build up, like not a reputation. What do you call it? You use those experiences to like propel you to a higher level than what you would achieve if you stayed at that same company. You know what I mean? So, I think it's smarter that way. Plus, the more you do, the more you kind of understand what you actually want to do or what you like, and so it's easier to switch into a role that's like they actually need you for what you want to do. So.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. What about you, Harsha? Do you think Capital One is like your life or let's go?
It's fine. It's just that I don't know.
Anything.
I don't find work interesting. I don't know what work I would find interesting. I don't know like what I would want to do every day. You know, that I would like not get bored of.
Recording a
get bored pretty
podcast.
easy. Yeah, I don't even do that every day. If I did that every day, I'd probably get bored too. But we do it every week, so it's fine. Like I have a short attention span, and I don't know, just getting assigned work every 2 weeks just to code something that is like pretty small. Like whatever I'm doing is small. Like I don't know. So, but like work wise, it's like whatever, man. I've got the hang of it now, so I don't need to work like late or anything. It's just like 8 hours. Sometimes I just struggle to sit there for 8 hours. You know, it's pretty chill now. But I'll probably leave in a couple of years, like everyone else.
We're on.
What's in
how's
your wallet?
Oh, you say that every time you mention Cap One on the podcast, bro.
He's like,
Yeah,
he's
dude,
like
you
he's
gotta stay on
actually-
brand.
I think he's been instructed to by like the Capital One himself.
He's brainwashed.
Yeah.
Ron, how's your goal going?
It's actually been going pretty well. So if you guys, my goal from last week's podcast was to like basically be more independent when attempting like my homework and my problem sets, because I tend to depend too heavily on the TA's help for like each of my classes, but this week I managed to do most of my fluids homework without any help. And I didn't really spend too much time off there. I was just kind of just like spending my own time trying to figure out the problem. So I would say it's going well, but I think it's going to be like more of like a thing that I work towards, because like it could just been that this problem set was really easy, and that's the reason why I didn't need any help. And maybe like next week I'm going to get like shafted again. So, but yeah, I'm going to take it week by week. Hopefully I keep making progress.
Hey, bro, you got like 4 weeks left.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
it.
That's it? Oh my god, it's almost over.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Damn. What about you, Christian? What was your goal?
So I had two goals. I'll go with the positive one first. I've been making this highlight/analysis video on these two NBA players who went to high school, like about 45 minutes away from where I grew up in New Hampshire.
Oh.
And they played in the bubble that the NBA had. So I've got all the clips together. I just gotta do the voiceover now. So that's coming along really well. The other thing is there's this Instagram account that I had made 2 months ago that got disabled for no reason, at least to my knowledge. And so I've actually spent the last week trying to get it back. And those that didn't listen last week, I had another account that I had started way back when that also got disabled, but I didn't really care. Fun fact, tried to log into that account just for shits and giggles because I had the autofill on my computer. That account got banned for terms of service violation.
What'd you do?
What was on it?
My
They
bad.
don't tell you.
Really?
They don't tell you. It just said you've been banned
Oh.
for violating our
Does it have anything to do with
terms.
the kids you mentioned earlier?
Did that have to do anything with their DMs we sent each other a couple weeks ago?
Sir, nobody knew about this account. Like nobody I knew followed that account. So nobody knew that it existed. So I don't know what the fuck it was. But I had talked to Ankit, like we had talked about, who works at Facebook, who owns Instagram. And he said he might be able to help me out. But I was like, okay, let me just go through the help desk first. And I have the same message that I had last week, where it said we'll be able to help you within 24 hours. So that's a lie. But I've looked it up, and apparently I'm not the only one. Apparently this has happened to like thousands of people who've had their accounts banned, and apparently it has to do with using third-party apps like to check followers and stuff like that. That you like give access to your account to or whatever. But I've never done that on this account. So I don't know why they would ban me. So I filled out like 3 forms and I've yet to hear back. So I'm gonna just do it again. And if I don't hear anything again in like 5 days, I'm hitting up Ankit because he said there's like a special hotline you could use to help like friends and family. So I'm gonna go there after. But very frustrating. So it's out of my control, but not for a lack of effort. So that's all.
Damn.
But
Sorry,
hey,
Becky.
TJ Warren, Jakar Sampson video coming out this week.
Emmy,
What
do
about
you
you,
have a
Emmy?
goal?
Yeah. Do you have goals for this upcoming week? Short term?
What goals you've completed
Um,
recently?
Sequel.
Guys, I haven't. Okay, no, we can go with that.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I think a goal for next week is actually, yeah, to practice SQL a lot more for my work because I'm actually gonna be a developer. Like that's my literal title for work, so that's gonna
fucking
be my
beast.
life for the next year.
You
Yeah.
nerd.
Wow.
But yeah, learn SQL more, learn Oracle more, because I'm also going to be working with that a lot.
What's an inner join?
No, don't do that now. It's after 5. We can't do this now. I don't know about like any personal goals though.
Develop your finish editing your film and everything.
Develop.
Oh yeah, that's a given. I do want to get more pronounced, I guess, in Premiere but it's so hard because like why would I use it if I don't have any content to like edit with? So when I do have content, like I'm on it 24/7, but once this video is done, I'll just be sitting there like not really knowing what else to learn. So maybe that.
That's what I edit the video that I was talking about, and I also edit the
for-
podcast on Premiere.
Okay. Then maybe I should do
It's
that
hard to
then.
get a hold of, but once you make your own hotkeys and that kind of stuff, it becomes a lot more efficient.
Take your word for it, dude. Yeah, it's always something I've wanted to get better at because, like, I don't know. I like Super 8 and all that stuff because it's just like point and shoot. Like, I don't really like truly editing my stuff. But I just like I do want to get better at like video effects and just like other like you said like hotkeys and different applications you can throw into Premiere.
Yeah, once you get or if you want to skip over Premiere and go to After Effects has a lot of like super in-depth shit, which is a lot more daunting than Premiere, I'd say. But I definitely think that Premiere is a good place to start, personally.
Should we end on goals we have for this week?
Nah, man, I want to hear the fucking word, dude. If it's a good word.
Oh fuck. Let me pull it up. I'm kind of bored of this
Wait,
word of
what?
the day shit, to be honest.
Oh, word
Nah,
of
but-
the day.
But if it's a good word, or you can find the best word of the week,
Okay, bro. Oh my god, it's fire. It's amazing.
Okay.
Bro.
Is that the word? Amazing?
No.
Oh.
It's a noun. Gutter snipe.
Yo.
Gutter snipe.
Wait.
It sounds like a cod feed.
Gutter
Yeah.
snipe?
Yeah.
Gutter
Like
snipe.
it's spelled how you think it would be. Like the word gutter.
Is it like
plus
when
the
you
word
like
snipe.
chuck the ball into the gutter when you're playing
No.
bowling?
No.
Because I'm a good gutter sniper, if you will.
No.
It's a noun.
Is it when you hide in the gutter and then snipe somebody?
No.
Whoa, dude.
Do you guys want that?
Is it a part of a gutter?
No, it has nothing to do
Like,
with
wait,
Okay,
use it
Actually,
in a sentence. Use it in a sentence.
Okay, yeah. The sentence they gave me is a quote by Mark Twain. Okay?
Oh,
Mhm.
And
Oh,
it says,
wow.
"Unfurl yourselves under my banner, noble savages, illustrious gutter snipes."
Yo, that sounds like it's from a Savage Bar, dude.
So you're in the bottom of the social pyramid and you're trying to snipe your way to the top. in one go.
Is it like a
It's
synonym of
close. It's close to that. It's pretty close to
savage?
that.
Oh, really?
Wait. Let me see if I can find you a different.
Can I get country of origin?
Gutter.
Straight out the gutter.
It doesn't say country of origin. But
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
bet
give you the
it's
I'll just give you the definition.
Gooder.
So it's a young vagabond, an outcast boy or girl in the streets of a city. Or the second definition is a person of the lowest moral or economic station. So Harsha was pretty close.
Yeah,
with
you were
what
pretty
he said,
close,
yeah.
dude. Good job, Harsh.
Yeah, but also I feel like you can't, use moral and economic together.
Yeah,
Just
they
because
shouldn't be like
somebody's
paired.
morally low doesn't mean that they're economically low, and
Well, yeah, it
But
says
hey, that's the
moral
word.
or it says moral or economic.
No, but I know like you're using one word it could mean either thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, but with context, you should know which one it's saying, right?
Well, if I call you a gutter snipe, like what the fuck? What
Like,
are you
am I
gonna
calling
take
you?
from
Am I
that?
calling you poor? Am I calling you like a bitch? Like what were we saying?
Yeah,
I
A poor
was
bitch.
thinking more in terms of like Donald Trump, right? Like if we call him a gutter sniper, he's definitely like, he's morally fucked, but not economically. You know.
no, I think he's actually both.
No, yeah, Christian's kind of right.
Anyway, I get what you're saying. You get what I'm saying. Everybody wins.
I'm gonna use this tonight while we're playing as my.
Gutter snipe.
I wish it would fit in the name. Like
Let's not
the
tell
genuine
let's not
character.
tell anyone the definition.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just-
Yeah.
Let's just pretend that this is like a normal word that we all use in our day to day.
Dude, we're gonna seem so smart. It's crazy. Or so stupid.
Yeah, they're gonna
I
ask
don't
what's
know.
wrong with us.
We're
Yeah.
so stupid.
So yeah, let's finish on the rest of our goals for the next week. Emmy, you already said your goals. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
You should lick your ice cream and not bite it.
Fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's all I have
Thank
to
you.
say.
Ice cream biters.
y'all
are
like
real
y'all like
people.
the ice cream song that came out like recently, I think.
What?
What?
The
What?
Korean one?
Yeah, that one. I heard on TikTok.
Oh.
I don't know the song.
How does it go,
I was
Haran?
like,
Something about licking ice cream. So that's why I thought about it.
But like, how does it like sing it?
I
Sing
don't
it for
remember.
Hummer.
Do the dance.
There's a I don't know the dance.
I don't know. You
I
said
just
you said
heard.
it on TikTok.
I just
so
heard a
assumed it was
song.
dance.
I just heard the song like recently.
10 comments and Haran will do the dance and we'll post it on our story.
Fuck that.
crazy.
50
crazy.
comments and Harsha will post his.
Wait, I mean, you know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like it's a song by Blackpink and Selena Gomez, I think.
Yeah, Selena. I heard Selena Gomez's voice. I was like, whoa. Sorry, that was
Okay,
really random.
so Emmy's goal is to. What'd you say?
Lick ice
Lick
cream.
ice
Lick ice
cream.
cream. Yeah.
You guys just said to like leave a last remark. I don't know. It's the first thing I thought of.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's got good goals. Can't goal shame.
But thankfully, we don't have to end on that goal. So, Harsha, what's your goal for the week?
You can't say the same goal.
Yeah, I know. There's not that much good that goes on in my life, but
But your goals are to make it better, So like,
no.
oh
That's too ambitious.
Fuck
Gotta
that.
start small.
no, what I'm saying is
Uh,
like, okay,
alright.
whatever. Continue. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been reading this book for the last 3-4 months. So my goal this week is to finish it. I'm going to finish it because I have 12 pages left. So that's my goal.
Nice.
Do you know how it ends?
No.
Okay. Something to keep you going.
Okay, fair enough.
What?
That's
I
what you
mean,
learn. That's what you
sometimes
learn. Sometimes comp majors.
No.
No, because like when you get to the end, like you've either found the resolution already or not. But he's on a cliffhanger.
Well, clearly, if he's taking 4 months to read it, it's not that good of a cliffhanger.
Hey, I did not judge the quality of it.
What's the opposite of a cliffhanger?
Gutter snipe.
Bars.
Okay. Ron, what's your goal?
I don't fucking know. Oh, my goal is to be more helpful in the kitchen because I feel like my mom's doing way too much on the
my
weekend.
God.
So
It's so
Holy
nice.
shit.
I
Don't
feel
get
like
me
I can
started.
help her out.
Then that is a good goal. I'll use that next week.
That's a really
He fucks it.
I would like to point out that apparently Haran had talked to his mom before I had ever visited about, how much cooking I did while I was at school. And one of the first things Haran's mom ever said to me was, "Wow, you're teaching my son how to cook. I love it."
I never even said that to her. I don't know how she went from like point A to point B there, but
And
I
she
mean,
was
she
like,
wrong though?
no, I mean, she wasn't
Yeah,
wrong.
but-
But like,
it's like, "I'm so happy you're teaching my son how to be useful," or something like that.
see here, I'm like not like gonna be like the head chef, but I will like do like the minuscule tasks that she does.
The sous chef.
The sous chef, yes.
The sus chef. But my man's make a mean garlic bread.
Hell yeah, I can. That's actually my like only task every like Sunday. It's either I'm making garlic bread or I'm grilling outside. One of the two.
One thing I'll never forget is when us four made mashed potatoes together for the Friendsgiving we had senior year, and we all had like we each had like a spoon like stirring in the fucking in the big ass bowl of mashed potatoes.
Because we didn't have a masher.
Yeah.
So I think we all took forks and just started fucking going at the
Eating it.
potatoes.
That's when I felt like we're
Commitment.
most like a family, in it.
Aw.
How about you?
But
Drew?
Thanksgiving's canceled
The
this
fuck-
year.
the fuck are you
know,
doing this week?
culturally.
So I
You
have two
fucker.
goals this week.
You fucker.
One goal is
You dirty bitch.
I'm like, I would say, I'm like,
Me too.
like
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Indeed.
God damn it. I didn't think, bro. I'm 65% of the way through my book. I want to finish the other 35% this week. And then the other goal of mine is to release an Instagram filter this week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool. Do you know what you want to do yet?
I know I wanted to make it like text based. Like, people put like, it's like Saturday, but it looks cool and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to design something more interesting. But yeah, we'll see what it is. Maybe
Sunday.
something
Damn.
Sunday. Maybe something simple, like maybe just like a cool way to show the time or something, but we'll see. Christian?
Bring it home.
Okay. I want to get this video out. Hopefully by the weekend. No promises because honestly I'm gonna get pretty bored talking about Jakar Sampson setting picks and shit. But that, and I haven't been able to work on music for the last 3 or 4 days just because I've been doing work. So I want to say by the time that we next record that I have one song completely finished and ready to be put out
Wow.
I hope you put out.
because I have a lot of 65 percenters, as Tarun would say,
Mhm.
but I want to get them to 100%,
Respect.
But yeah, so I want to get that completely taken care of. Not just one, so that we can throw a little teaser out there or something. That's the whole reason I actually wanted my Instagram account, is so I could put a fucking teaser for the album cover. I went to go take the picture of it, fucking couldn't get in the account. I was so beefed, man.
Damn.
So now the album cover's done, I can't even tease it, which is bullshit, but whatever.
Oh, you can tease us.
All right, moving on.
End the episode. Bro. End it. Bro. End it. End it.
But I will. So, we want to thank everybody for listening to episode 30. We didn't even talk about that. It's a big fat number.
Wow.
We had to have
Congrats, you
we'd have a
guys.
special guest for a special episode number,
Wow, I'm so honored.
but we had to settle for.
You
Andy.
should be.
I
Um,
knew he
Ron,
was
I'm gonna
do
kill you
that.
first tonight. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you first.
I knew he was gonna do that by the fucking face
I
he
knew.
made. He always makes that face.
I actually wasn't going to, but then Emmy was like sounding like so happy about it. Oh, yeah, we can't have it.
Yeah, we can't have genuine joy.
This is coming from the guy that wants to
Um,
help his mom in the kitchen, bro. What the fuck?
But no, we do want to say, first of all, a big thank you to everybody who's, helped us get to 30. That's pretty hype. But also, thank you, Emmy, for coming by. Is there anything special you want to say, or plugs, or anything? Where can people find this wonderful film of yours?
It'll be on my Instagram account. I'll probably throw it on there maybe in the next week. Maybe around the time that you probably throw your video or like finish it. Mine will be done
Okay.
also. But thanks for having me, you guys. On a random sentimental note, I'm really happy that, like, I sometimes think about quarantine and how it's sucked for the most of it, but then I think about how much time I've been spending with you guys, and it makes me really happy that I've gotten close to you guys again. So, yeah, I'm really glad that I could do this with all of you.
We
Can
love
you
it.
edit
See,
what I
real
said? now?
friends.
Can you edit out what I said?
Nope. Nope.
You definitely gotta leave it in.
Absolutely not. But yeah, get real friends, you know, and
What?
I mean that's it. You know,
No, he wasn't talking to you. I think he's talking like to the general public, right?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's all the time we got for this week, and can't wait to catch you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Bye.